So I wasn't planning on making a video because I've been working on the garage trying to clean it out. But I came across this thing and I picked it up for $125. So we're going to go through it and see if we can't get it running. I was told the only thing wrong with it is the starter. But after I got it home, I didn't even open the hood when I went and looked at it, but I see it's missing the shroud off the top of the engine. And this tire's junk. The other front tire, it'll air up for a while, but that'll probably need to be replaced too. But I was in such a hurry when I got it, it was almost an hour away, and I needed to rush home because I had some maple syrup stuff for sale and some people were coming for it. So all I did was pull up there, pay them, and shove it up on the trailer and took off. I did some tinkering with it yesterday. I pulled the starter off. The relay is bad. So what I think I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to take a screwdriver and jump this out while holding the key, and I'm going to see if it'll fire. I'm sure the carburetor will need to be cleaned, but I think what I'm going to do is put some starting fluid to it and see if it won't pop off. I really know absolutely nothing about it. I just got it home. So I found a new solenoid for the starter. It's like $21. I was going to order one, but then I started thinking, well, I don't know anything about this thing, so maybe I shouldn't start throwing money at it yet. See if we can't figure out if it's got compression. See if it looks like it'll start. Who knows what's going to come out of that exhaust? It's probably full of acorns and walnuts, squirrels. So hopefully you see more than my butt. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'll order another solenoid and see if I can't find. So at the very least I need, as far as I can tell, I need the top shroud, and then there should be some sort of screen thing over the flywheel. So that's a good sign. So if I can get that, I can pick up a tire here in the store. So I'll have to order those. And then the whole thing came with a bagger, which I need to look at the bags. I seen a hole in one of them. But I wouldn't mind seeing if I can get the bagger going. So let's take a closer look at this thing. So this tire here, it probably would have been alright. But where the mower was sitting, it was in the backyard of a house that was kind of up on a hill, and they had a fence all the way around. So the only way out was to push it, and when we were pushing it, I noticed that sidewall kind of started crumbling apart. But we'll need a battery. I'll have to get those shrouds for the engine. Seat seen better days. Somebody did a not too great job painting it. They didn't paint the hood though, thankfully. And I think they welded this on to the hitch because with the bagger on, they probably couldn't get up in there to hook up a yard cart. The toolbox seems to be in decent shape. I haven't picked through that junk yet. Ooh, got some pliers in there, screwdriver. Looks like 3 screwdrivers, some bolts, all kinds of goodies. Hopefully we can get some decals for it. I haven't even looked under the deck to see how that is. And this throttle lever's broke. I don't know if we can find a new one of those. It's got an hour meter, but you kind of can't really read it. Got tilt steering. So this is, I believe it's a 17 horsepower Kawasaki. And it's 6-speed? Yeah, 6-speed gear drive transmission from what I read on the internet. So we'll probably, I guess we'll take the carburetor off and clean it while we're waiting for our ordered parts to come in. Got an adjustable seat. Maybe we can find a new seat. The grill's kind of mashed in, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. I think we can straighten it out. And we're going to cut this booger welded garbage off of here. But it's got a nice solid cast iron front axle on it. Should be a decent machine once it's fixed up and going. Well, that's kind of neat. It's got a fuel light on it, oil pressure light. So it looks like you run it up all the way to choke it. Wonder if we can get find a new lever for that. If not, we can probably make one. Well, I guess that's it for this video. Wasn't as long as I thought it'd be, which is a good thing. So what I might do is after I order that, I'm going to order that solenoid tonight. I might pull that one apart and see if I can't fix it. I kind of looked at it already. Some of these on other tractors and things you can tear apart, but this one you kind of can't because they crimp this edge over. You can, this is how you change it, is you take these 2 bolts out and the whole thing will pop off. But you can't really disassemble this whole unit, but I might try to see if we can't pry that off and see what's going on in there. Maybe we can't fix that one and see if we can't get this thing running before the new one comes in, and the rest of the parts. Which you don't really want to use it, run the engine too long without this top shroud on, because it's air cooled and this is what pulls the air through here. Guess we'll have to find some screws for that. But that's what pulls the air through here to cool the cylinder.